Hello everybody, welcome back to the Wattpad Book Club. I'm your host, Phoenix. Today I got my Lego friend over here. I got Lego over here for another VoxX reader because we're gonna read more of the VoxX reader and I'm so excited.
Heather should say, "What's up, guys?"
What's up, gang? Today we're gonna be pranking on my neighbor with the fire prank. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more.
Yeah. You know, peak 2010 YouTube.
Absolutely. I shall not bring up that one incident. We can't spoil the fun here. This is the only thing I look forward to today. I was like so tired. I got through like the cake orders before going to lunch at like 2:30, and I'm like, I'm so tired. But Vox.
Yeah, I reminded them yesterday I reminded them last night so they can dream about it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You a real
so
one.
they can have a good night's rest. Wake up like it's Christmas morning.
Yeah, it was like Christmas.
Oh man,
what a good day to be alive.
VoxX readers here today.
Today's the day. The shed is shining. The tank is clean, and we're getting out of here. All right.
Yeah, let's get to reading.
This is chapter 22, Lies. Let me grab my coin. Do you want me heads or tails?
I will be tails.
Pog.
Yeah, so if you haven't watched the other... Yes!
If you haven't watched the other parts, go watch them. This is part 6. What are you doing?
Yeah. And hopefully the last part.
Yeah.
If we can read fast, which has never happened before.
Oh yeah, wait. It's Sarah Lee, medium hair, purple eyes, and brunette hair?
No, I'm pretty sure it's orange.
Orange eyes?
Yeah, brunette hair, medium length.
Alright, good. Alright. You may go.
Okay. Sarah, hey, how are you? Vox.
Sounds so fucking bored, like...
I don't know what the context is already. I don't remember the last chapter.
He's gonna tell Sarah that he lied to her, and then they're gonna break up and have an emotional get-together.
Oh, right, I forgot about everything that happened. Sorry, it's been a month since we've read this.
Yeah.
Probably 5 months since the last chapter came out.
Yeah, well, let me see.
Vox asks, holding his phone up to the side of his face. You smile from the other line, pleased to hear your lover's voice echo in your ear. Hey, Vox. I'm good, why you ask? You couldn't see him from the other line, but you knew he shrugged his shoulders casually. No reason. But I want to talk to you, he says with a slight edge to his voice. You pitch your eyebrows together. Are you alright, Vox? You ask. Vox nods, but stops himself while looking stupid. I'm fine. But I'd like for you to come over to the tower, please. You check the clock on your wall and turn back to the phone. Alright, I'll be there in 15. Thanks. He sighs, letting out a breath of relief. The 15 minutes that took you to arrive at his house went by slowly as Vox started pacing around over the carpets around coffee tables and right into Velvet, who was splattered by her bubble tea.
She would drink bubble.
She growled, "This is designer," she mustered. Fox quickly dashed to the nearest security camera, allowing himself to be swallowed up by the sparks of electricity emitting around him, teleporting to Lucifer knows where, as long as it's away from a very now infuriated Velvet. She's about to burn everything he loves.
Yeah, he gets to his room later and his fucking shit's destroyed with a note that says "Karma's a bitch."
Yeah. I can imagine all of that happening. I want like a day in the life of the V's.
I need that too. For
like
other reasons.
episode.
Yeah.
He's brought to the living room, well, one of 6 living rooms in his mansion, and this was his second favorite one. It had vast windows circled by a coral blue couch, which Vox had always pointed out to resemble a spaceship. But then again, he was still possessed by the imagination of a 6-year-old child, even at his age. Wow. Really, Phoenix?
Fuck you, man. I do.
You still have the imagination of a 6-year-old child.
I think I had the mentality of a 6-year-old child.
Yeah, probably that too.
Man, first you call me fat before this recording, and now you call me mentally ill. That's crazy.
The fact you can take all of this stuff and twist it out of context,
yeah,
is amazing. I'm just calling you a 6-year-old because you have money issues and buy everything impulsively.
Wow, I would never. I'm on Vox Mat when it comes out.
Wow, shameless self-promo.
Yeah, I need the money.
Just pops up on the screen.
Yeah, Guy will edit that. I'm gonna be bothered to.
Pop-up ad oh, I gotta click out of this now.
Yeah, don't worry, it'll be in the description if anyone's interested.
Yeah. Yeah, if you feel any which way about Vox after this book, you can now own your very own Vox.
Yeah. Plug.
Vox plopped down on the middle of the spaceship couch as he started to bounce his leg and fiddle his hands while waiting for your arrival. He opened up his phone in trepidation. Trepidation. There we go. Managing to type out a message to you. Hey, you coming? Yeah, sorry, I'll be over in 5. Okay, take your time. Kissy face, hard.
You don't have to read all that.
Hard eyes.
You're doing too much. ... Was that too many emojis? Cringe.
No, I was just expressing myself. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all those were very necessary. Vox read over your message about 1,000,000 times before letting out a sigh. Letting sigh escape his lips as he started to nervously tap the phone against his thigh, awaiting your arrival once more. A single chime emits from the door as Vox jumps up from the couch, swinging the door open to reveal you wearing a t-shirt that read, NYC from the back. Blue cargo jeans that complemented it perfectly. It was a casual fit, but Vox thought you had Vox thought you to have never looked more beautiful.
Yay!
A hard sentence. Hey, Vox mutters, leaning against the door frame. Hey, you reply, fiddling with the hem of your shirt. Can I come in? Vox mentally smacked himself. Yes, of course. He ushered you in, returning to his spot on the couch. Not your spot, his spot. You sit next to Vox, folding one leg over the other and smile softly at him. After the previous night, you couldn't help but feel positively giddy and flustered upon thinking of the drunken kiss you two had shared. But you had opened up to him. You were the first to show that little sliver of vulnerability to yourself. You trust him.
Little does she know about the creature that's gonna come out of this.
I just think of a creature popping out of his gut.
Yes, the creature of lies.
The words Vox needed to say threatened to spill from his mouth in a clustered and unknowing manner. It was the truth, yet the ugly truth. What if she took it the wrong way? What could happen to them? She'd be repulsed by him. Disgusted after all that happened. He wanted to withdraw himself. What was he thinking? He can't do this! Yet you still sat there in front of him, looking so innocently peaceful and undisturbed. Who was he to ruin that? I mean, only an asshole would do that. stares aggressively.
What? What did I do? I'm taking this shit. I'm sitting down.
Vox's body goes against his thoughts, and he instinctively reaches out to grab your hands in his own, clutching them closely to his lips. There's something I have to talk to you about. Vox whispers, his breath brushing in a fuzzy manner against the tops of your hands. You smile at him, all ears. A strong feeling of nausea tugs the pits of Vox's guts as he opens his mouth to speak. Another voice interrupts. Vox! Valentino calls, popping his head from out the door. Can you give us a moment, babe? Wait, is this Valentino talking? Yeah, this is Valentino.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Can you give us a moment, baby doll? He asks you, though you know you had no say in this. You not, of course. You reply, moving your hands. Oh wait, this was. Oh,
No,
this was
I
not.
don't want to leave him.
I just realizing that wasn't Vox me. I have a horrible sense of who is who.
It's okay. Vox, Valentino's gonna take Vox away for a moment.
Of course. You reply, removing your hands from Vox's grasp. He frowns, feeling as if, just like your touch, the moment you had slipped away. It'll only be a moment, Sarah. He pauses for a moment. Stay here. Sit. Stay.
I'm not a dog.
Do I need to bring up all of your plushies?
Let's not. I stare at the corner in the behind me. Let's change the subject.
He briefly kisses you on the lips before straightening his bow tie and follows Valentino inside what you assume to be the kitchen. What is she doing here? Valentino asks bitterly, taking a drag from his cigarette to soothe his nerves. What, am I not allowed to have my girlfriend over now? Vox bites. After what you and Vel last night, we don't trust you as much to be with her. Valentino replies childishly, folding his arms. Vox scoffs. Are you serious? He laughs heartlessly. Val, you understand the only reason that whore is outside is because of your fucking bet. This was your idea. You should know more than anyone that everything I do for her is to play this little boyfriend game of yours. Hell, everything I say to her is a lie. I don't care about her. I never did. I never will.
Maybe kill myself.
Would you still fall for him?
Yes. Next question. Come on, if Velvet did the exact same thing to you, you would still go after her. Let's not play games here.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
We're gonna replace this with a Velvet X Raider.
Yeah, it has to be femme because she's a lesbian.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah. Please, thank you. Please, 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 please.
What? A new voice joins the conversation, her slightly cracking upon hearing Vox's words. Vox's heart drops in his stomach and dies as he turns around to face you. Sarah, wait! I did it. He reaches out to touch you, but you slap him
Just hand it
in the
away.
face.
I think that would just hurt. It's metal.
And then we scream in pain.
Yeah, we slap him and be like, fuck, my hand!
The room holds its breath as it waits one of you to speak. Hold on. I want to say we should break up. This whole time, our so-called relationship was fucking fake. You spit, a tear rushing down your cheek. You wipe it away, ignoring it, and you take a breath to recompose yourself. I never want to see you again. Your words are final. I never want to see you again. Fox's heart shatters. Just please, listen to what I know. You reach to rub the back of your neck, feel a thin chain around it. You unclasp the Saturn necklace Vox had gifted you at the planetarium. His supposed gallant gesture of giving it to you was also fake. You settle it in the palm of your hand and carefully hand it back to him. Return this to the planetarium. Get your money back. Donate it. Give it to someone else. I don't care. You sigh. Bye, Vox.
I'm gonna kill myself.
You turn on your heel and exit the kitchen, almost half hoping he'll run over and try stopping you, but you knew you wouldn't stop to listen to him anyways. You were too blind by the heartbreak, anger, and sadness. Your finger sinks into the elevator button, the doors opening in front of you, making a cheerful ding. Too cheerful, given all that had just happened. You just wanted to get out of here. You had no words. There was only one nagging thought that continued to pound against your skull. The elevator ride on the way home. It was all a lie.
Oh my god, not the Michael, don't leave me here! Michael! Sorry. Hold your picks for size, just wait. I don't know if I can wait. Oh god. Alright, I'm locking in. Alright. I think my opera's gonna crash.
Why?
I did just have the driver's update, okay? I updated before this, but it's like taking a little bit to go to the next chapter. Let me try.
Sorry, I almost crashed out during that reading.
There we go. True love. Sparks fly. It's like electricity. I might die. Alright, author's note. Hold up. A new chapter as an offering. My gift to make up for Sarah not being the one to sing Un Poco Loco. Cringe warning, no hate. Okay. Oh, it's a song. Well, we ain't reading that one, but I'll read everything that isn't in italics. You rush home, flopping onto your bed as you bury your face into the depths of your pillow. And you know what? You can't help it. You can't fucking help it. You cry, and cry, and cry, and cry. Well, to be fair, you open up to the one person down in hell, and they turn out to be an asshole, man.
Get over yourself.
Yeah, you could have told Angel that. That would probably have been a better option. How could you be so stupid? Your friends knew, so why couldn't you see it? You grip the edge of your mattress, letting out another watery sob escape your lips. You know why. Because you loved him. You were stupidly, completely, and utterly in love with him. Foolishly, yes. He didn't love me back, did he? You were hopelessly devoted to him. Alright. I'm gonna not read the the actual lyrics. I ain't doing that. I'll read everything else. You turn to your side, looking into the mirror to see your puffy eyes and disheveled appearance. You exit your room, putting on your jacket and shoes as you head out the door, swinging from your doorframe as you clutch it theatrically. You start walking down the sidewalk, hands tucked in your coat pocket. You walk down the street, nearly missing a car that almost runs you over. I wish that was me. Your hair catches the wind behind the car, blowing behind you. You plop onto the ground under a Sasquatch tree's vast shade, pulling your knees to your chest. You squeeze your fist and bite back a sob. Hopelessly devoted to you. And then we're gonna skip through it. Okay. You hit your forehead against your knees, as if it'll knock some sense into you. Though even if it did, what's done is done. There's nothing more that there was nothing more than you were supposed to be. You were made to be a fucking puppet. I almost said Muppet. God. I'm like, I thought the next song was gonna start and just be like Man or Muppet. It's like, I reflect on my reflection. You're mad. You're mad at Vox, Valentino, Velvet, but most of all, yourself. You push yourself up from the ground, brushing off the dead leaves that were stuck to the fabric of your pants. Fuck, I'm a mess. You pause for a beat, and then having a aha moment. What do messy people do? They have a good excuse to drink, of course! Oh, thank you. Are we gonna go have drinks with Husk?
Oh, drinks.
Drink.
Drink.
Thanks for having me over, guys. You smile weakly at your friends. Charlie smiles softly back at you, gently rubbing your back in a motherly way. You're always welcome here, Sarah. Angel comes in with a tray of strong drinks, setting them in the center of the circle of you and your friends had created. Have at it, Toots, Angel says, sitting down next to you, handing you a strong shot. You smile, a crystal clear glass held out to you, knowing it would get you distracted from all the pain, at least for a night. The hangover won't hurt more than the heartbreak, that's for damn sure. You hold up your shot to your friends, to all follow your lead, waiting for you to speak. You smile, seeing their supportive and empathetic faces beat back at you, almost like they were proud of you for getting wasted. You pause to think. What? Heartbreak, fucked up boyfriends, hopeless devotion? True love. And everyone was like, plug. Everyone was clearly baffled by your sudden statement. True love? Is that really what she's toasting for after a breakup? True love? Charlie repeats softly, worried that she might be interfering with some touchy territory. You guys are my true loves, you admit. Oh my god, so sappy. Get Vox back in here. Your words sink into the environment. The room holds its breath as your friends wait for you to elaborate. It doesn't have to be a romantic thing, but I love you all. Vaggie wraps an arm around your shoulder, motioning everyone to give you some sort of affection. Oh my god, group hug? Oh my god. Charlie, Angel, Nifty, and even Penchus came in to give you a tight hug. Not Husk or Alistair, though. Yeah, no, the touching people's icky.
Oh, Penchus was in heaven.
Is he dead yet? Oh.
I thought he was.
This is an alternative universe. Or maybe he just came down from heaven to give us a hug and go back. You wipe away a tear carelessly, a tear of joy, but also remained reminiscent of sadness. We love you too, Toots. Angel smiles, his gold tooth winking at you in the light. I also agree that Vox, that flat-faced motherfucker. Alistair says, crossing one leg over the other. I suppose I did warn you from the start now, didn't I? You frown. Okay, let's not, get into this. You frown. Husk whacks Alistair in the head with a nearby pillow, but instantly regrets it upon seeing Alistair creak his head out in Husk's direction, his face reading, "You're gonna get it later." Sorry, boss. Okay! Charlie nervously laughs, clapping your hands together. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. The group echoes, together, lifting a glass to their lips. You slam the shot on the table, trying to recompose yourself from the sudden surge of dizziness. Another one of these, you muster. Hoth immediately takes your glass, pouring you another drink stronger than the last. True friends won't let you get fucked up alone. And I liked it that way. Okay, more Vox. He's here! Shit. Vox mutters, his fingers impatiently tapping against his leather steering wheel. I was like, what the fuck? As he waited for the stoplight to flash green. Once the emerald light flashed at him, he slams down on the gas, his car going on full speed, ignoring the middle fingers and honks he receives from fellow drivers. He knew he fucked up. And bad. Admittedly, he knew that he had loved Sarah from the start, but now was too pussy to gently say it to her face. Yet the chances of her taking it back now were slimmer than Alistair's waist. Fox squeezes his eyes shut, shaking his head. No, I can't think that. She has to take me back. She has to. Is that the other, alternative ending where we don't take him back and he goes crazy? Arriving at the hotel, Vox parks his car so poorly it made Angel Dust look straight. That's so good, man. He doesn't hesitate to throw open the doors and frantically rush in, looking for you. Fox's eyes widen upon seeing you giggle drunkenly on the couch, sipping in the entire bottle of tequila. Holy shit. Oh god, these are drunk people.
Oh, I love drunk people.
Oh god, I'm scared. He rushes over, tossing off his overcoat and bundling it to sit perched on his arm. Sarah, babe, he cups your cheek. Hey, Charlie hiccups, wobbling over to him. Don't touch her. Flat-faced motherfucker. Alistair slurs from the corner. I told her you were a old bitch. You guys are pathetic. Fox grumbles, scooping you up bridal style. Bro, hey! You protest. Put him down. I don't know what you want, he mutters, carrying you outside his car. Aren't I mad at you? Damn. Just ignoring, just kidnap the girl. Fox tosses you in the passenger seat, snatching the tequila bottle from your hands. Probably, Fox admits, taking a swig from it himself. Dude, you have to drive, you can't drink! But I'm gonna give your drunk ass a place to sleep. He closes the door and positions himself in the driver's seat. Bro, we were at a hotel! Just let us sleep here, dickhead! Huh? You slump against the window. You're a fucking asshole, you know that? He freezes. Yeah, I am, but I'm trying to help you here. Ha, yeah, right. He rolls his eyes, slamming on the pedal as he drives you back to the tower.
Wee. God, I'm so sad this wasn't my chapter to read. I love talking drunk.
I know you do. You do it so well. Oh god, I'll be there. For what?
Oh, weird. For some reason, I thought we were about to break out into a song.
No. Not again. Maybe when they get back together.
Because for some reason, just in my head, you didn't know just started playing. I was like, wait, are we about to break out into a song?
Yeah, in our drunk ass state. Let me tell you about my best friend.
My best friend. Fuck. Sarah? Oh, thank Lucifer, you're up. You sit up from a familiar-looking bed, looking around you a dimly lit room until you turn and look up to the last demon you want to see. Not you. You grumble. Excuse me. Fox's expression falters for a moment, silently hurt by your words. It takes him yet a moment to agree with you. He fucked up. Yeah, it's me. He gives a small smile. You roll your eyes and pull the blankets off you. For some reason, when I read blankets, I read lesbians.
No, of course you did.
I don't know how
problem.
I don't know how I managed to replace blankets with lesbians.
I don't know either, but tell me how you did that.
But I think it's my time of the day where I need to go, where it's Napsy's time.
Yeah, I think you need a nap, Grandpa.
Okay.
After this, though.
Ignoring how the light smell of Vox's cologne stuck to the sheets. And how it drove you absolutely. Ugh. Vox's smile fell as he saw you getting up. Wait. Vox falls from the edge of the bed, landing flat on his, well, already flat face. Don't follow me. You call, waving your hand at him in a dismissive way. You reach out to the doorknob. Vox stood in front of you, blocking your path. Can we just talk about this? You pretend to think for a moment. Oh, you want to talk? Yeah, sure, totally. You say, you're sugar-coated with sarcasm. Really? Are you that thick. You shove him aside and open the door going down the hall. Well, hey, wait! Vox started scrambling over to you, in which you were now going down the staircase. Excuse me. You pulled out your phone, which thankfully Vox didn't take from you. Vox was halfway down the stairs, so you took the opportunity to quickly dial Charlie. Charlie? Vox managed to meet in front of you as you dialed your friend. Wait, Sarah, please. He says breathlessly, I need you to stay. I need to explain myself. Please. He looks up at you with his eyes vulnerable and pleading. For a moment, you almost consider. But you snap out of your daze at the sound of Charlie's voice from the other night. Blah, blah, blah. Other line. Dear God.
Someone
Can I not speak today?
Apparently not.
God. God, where?
Oh, God. It's like, yeah, Sarah?
Yeah, Sarah? You shake your head, turning back on Vox. I'm at Vox's place. Get Alistair to pick me up. Oh. Vox's eyes widened. Were you serious? Alistair? Charlie's silent on the other line before answering. Yeah, I'll wake him up. You pocket your phone and Vox seizes the chance to spin you around to face him. Why don't you let me explain myself, damn it? He shouts, the corners of his eyes now filling up with tears. Quick question about Vox and crying. Does that mean he just explodes?
Maybe. I mean, its tongue can come out, so maybe the tears do too. Why are you quiet?
That's funny.
I knew that off the top of my head.
No, to think of it that way.
Oh. Okay,
I kind of wanted. I kind of want, him to, when he cries, I want him to kind of like implode eternally.
Fucking dies. Explodes with mine.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. Now you're kind of getting it. You stare at him for a beat before speaking up, because I really don't think I deserve to hear from your pathetic explanation. Vox practically breaks at your words, his grip on you loosening until he finally lets his arms fall at his sides. There's really no way to fix this, is there? I really lost my chance. This can't be the end, can it? Vox temporarily snapped from his reverie when hearing new footsteps approach. Well, a cheerful voice says behind him. What exactly do you think you're doing here, old pal? Alistair. Wait, no. Wait, who said? I thought that was Vox. I thought that was Vox.
What, you me?
No, see, I don't think of Vox 24/7.
Sorry.
Only this book, I apparently think Vox is the only character.
He's the only one.
You say breathlessly, running up to hug the demon. Alistair goes stiff on sudden contact, but doesn't push you away. He knows you need this. Plus, he's always up for pissing off Vox. For real. Like, yeah. Who doesn't want to piss him off? He glances at a gloved hand on your head, gently stroking your hair while giving Vox a smug grin. Vox's eye twitches. Excuse me, Bambi. I was talking to my girl, Sarah. My girl Sarah. Yeah, my girl Sarah. Not my girlfriend. My girl. Alistair chuckles lightly, holding your hand at his side while throwing an arm around your shoulders. I believe the time and place for apologies has expired for you. He chirps. The tech demon growls at that. Rawr. His hands balling into fists at his sides. Get out of my house, he hisses lowly. Oh, I most certainly will. You could have paid me to stay in a place like this. Alistair looks around at the room left and right. The modern and technological theme utterly grossed him out. And I'm taking Sarah with me. What? Aw, you thought you thought I'd stay to chat? Don't flatter yourself. When Sarah calls upon me, I never fail to go through with her request. Oh, sorry, I had to drink.
I drink to forget, but I always remember.
Who says that?
Probably Brandon.
Who?
Brandon Rogers?
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, yeah, with, what's that? The girl with the orange hair.
Yeah. I drink to forget, but I always remember. No run, you ass. What?
Yeah, I forgot what her name was. I was like, I know that character. I know it.
It's all good.
He gives another reassuring squeeze, glancing down at you. Sneaks a wink before turning back to Vox. You can't just... Alistair silences Vox with a single hit to the head with his microphone staff, letting an eerie laugh echo through the walls as he grips you tightly, allowing the dark shadows to swallow the pair into the ground. I didn't know his powers work like that.
Plug.
You squeeze your eyes shut, feeling the shadow travel better compared to the squeeze through an inch-wide rubber tube. You felt yourself being squished like a noodle in a little room to breathe before finally letting out a needed gasp of air. Alistair stands next to you, watching as you struggle to catch your breath. His smile creaks. You open your mouth to make some snarky comment, but bite back your words instead of muttering a thank you. Alistair's eyes soften, resting a hand on your shoulder. Of course, dear. Like I said to Vox, if you were to ever call upon me, I'll be there. You can count on me always. You smile. You mean it? Gives you a subtle nod as a yes, tossing his cane from his hand to hand. I felt like that was going somewhere else, but apparently my brain just thought different. And to you as well. You're a really good friend. Ah, the pleasure's all mine, Alistair exclaims, releasing you. Now, I believe a shower may be necessary. I can't imagine Vox's mansion to be very sanitary. You let out a light laugh, rolling your eyes playfully as Alistair ushers inside you. You inside?
Are you inside? Whoa! Clip it.
Oh my god, my brain just makes up order of sentence. I don't know what my brain was thinking this was.
I don't know either, but I applaud you.
Sorry?
I applaud you anyway.
Yeah. Oh god, where? Hey. Though you couldn't help but agree, a shower did really sound good right now. Yet Alistair's words lingered with you. You can always count on me. Always. Meanwhile, at the V Tower, cue, the sitcom music.
It's like the Do Smart Anime Incorporated.
Vox buried his face in his hands, nervously bouncing his knee as he sat his thoughts, replaying your harsh dismissal to him that morning. The words echoed in his head. I really don't think you deserve to hear your pathetic explanation. But you were right. You didn't. He didn't deserve you. He never did or will. One of these days your words will come rolling back to you, and when they do, they'll bite you in the ass. Get Alistair to pick me up. If you were to lose it all, I'd still love you. What? You've never given me a reason to hate you. Vox finally stands up, a sudden rush of memories and emotions, crashing in a way too fast for him. For the first time, Vox can't do it. Can't handle it. It's all out of his reach from here. Well, unless...
Oh my god. I'm gonna throw up. Anyway, love. Okay. Everyone lock in.
Okay, hold on. I need to get a sip of my tea. Hopefully I don't choke and just spit everywhere.
Alright. God, that thing's hot. Okay.
No, thank you for not saying Morgan.
Yeah. We're not reading Wolfred. I can't say Morgan.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for not making me laugh that time.
No problem. After all that has occurred today, a well-deserved movie night at the hotel was what you needed. Troy walked over to you cautiously, as if you were some delicate shard of glass that could shatter at any moment. That's how everyone treated you these days. It's really annoying. While you knew your friends were kind and meant well at heart, you couldn't help but wish that things would go back to the way they used to be. You wish you never met Fox, to just forget about him completely. The only person that really got it was Alistair, who acted as if nothing had happened earlier that morning. He treated you like a person, not a princess. If you were to even bring up Vox, he was come back with some hilarious joke. Not some
hilarious.
Hilarious. Would you like to pick what we should watch, Sarah? Charlie asks, her voice impossibly soft and light. You fight back the urge to roll your eye, managing a small nod as Charlie hands you the remote with the same amount of precision. You think for a moment, tapping the base of the remote against your thigh as you contemplate what to choose. But I think thought you choose Saturday Night Live. This how to take your mind off it. Guys, dude, you just watched it with him. This is not going to take it off your mind. Oh my god, bro. Bro's so stupid. Once you switched on the TV, the all-familiar tune of L.O.V.E. by Nat King Cole started to play. Our song. Oh my god. Everything reminds me.
You're gonna make me cry.
You start to involuntarily hum along to the tune, recalling the first time you danced with Fox to the melody. You seem highly unfair that this is the moment the universe decided to play tricks on you. What were the odds? Not very high. Yet, as soon as you realize that it wasn't actually some crazy coincidence. Huh? A tall man with a 7-foot frame walked on set. His navy blue tux made his walking look stiff, his clothes wrinkled with each step closer to the camera. The demon flashed his infinite showman smile you've grown so used to loving so much, in which you almost forget to hate him. Wait, oh my god, wait. Good morning, everyone, the demon says, in his usual well-mannered voice, the same voice that shattered your heart. Is that Vox? Charlie asks. You press your lips together, digging your nails into the couch armrest. Yeah, it is. A few of the hotel members exchanged worried looks, waiting for you to tell them to switch off the program. But you didn't. Instead, you just sat there and watched it unfold. Everything else in the room seemed to be dispersed, except for you and the television. Your curiosity got the best of you this time. Fox swallows a lump in his throat, just praying that you're watching. You had to be. She watches it every Saturday night. So wait, are you telling me that this human TV show Saturday Night Live goes up every Saturday and Vox, in hell, took over the station just to bring you a message? Oh, so romantic.
That is.
With a few thoughts of reassurance, Fox reaches into his back pocket into his stack of index cards, which he has spent all night pouring his feelings out. Now that there feelings out on, they now all come tumbling out in front of him in a messy pile. Sorry.
This is so romantic.
Oh my god.
It's like a Hallmark movie.
Oh my god, yes.
I love Hallmark. Homework makes me sad now.
Why? What happened? Sorry, he mumbles. Scrambling to pick them up. You can't help but let out a little snort. Fucking dumbass, you grumble. It was nearly sick of how entertaining you found Vox's embarrassment to be. Vox finally decides to give up and throws the handful of cards back down, clearing his throat. About 2 months ago. A beautiful demontress had chosen to be one of Hell's newest overlords. An award from Lucifer, the king of Hell himself, saving his daughter's life. He saw something in her, something special. Vox pauses for a moment for going on. Her name is Sarah, and she's incredible. Not only is she kind and good at heart, but she's beautiful and smart, and I sound like a sappy rom-com movie when I say this, but she's the only woman I want to love. She's perfect in every single way. Everyone looks in her direction, and you ignore them as you listen. But I made a stupid mistake. My friends pressured me into dating Sarah. I foolishly accepted. The entire purpose of dating her was to prove that I could pull anyone that out of my league. Wow. So we're better than Vox? Tight. Alright.
He
lets out an empty laugh. But as I got to know her as the days went on, I ended up falling in love with her. Truly, as much as I tried to fight it, she kept pulling me back to her, and I didn't even think she realized it. Vox smiles a bit at the mere thought of you. You felt yourself blush a little bit. You smile at the ground before looking back at the screen. She eventually found out the original reasons why I dated her. Naturally, she got mad at me, and I can't blame her. I hate me too. Oh my god. Wait, so was the alternative ending of where we watched this and we're like, nah, fuck that guy. Turn off the TV? Please.
Wait, you cut out there.
Please tell me the alternate ending is us watching this and being like, nah, fuck that guy, and turn off, and he just lost everything. A little while back, we watched this program together. She told me that she watches it every Saturday night, so if you're listening, I wanted to let you know how I feel. Vox takes a deep breath, preparing himself for what he's going to say. The entire hell was practically watching him pull out his boy dick for this girl. I want to be worthy for you, Sarah. I want to be the man you deserve, the man that will make you happy. I want to be the man who can be with you, and only you, for as long as you'll have me, because Vox swallows a lump in his throat. Your eyes are glued to the screen, almost begging him to say it, even if he doesn't have the courage, or even if it hasn't. Vox needed to say it, and you needed to hear it. Everything I do is because I love you, Vox says quietly. You can hear your...
Yes!
You can feel your eyes start to fill with water. Tears. What was this feeling? It feels far beyond anger. Thank you for your time, everyone. If Sarah is watching, I hope to hear from you. With Vox's final words, he left an unspoken decision in your hands. It was now all up to you. Wait. How I sit at the family dinner table knowing damn well I just had the most questionable character AI chats ever.
Is there some character AI stuff you want to tell me about?
No. Alright, let's get on. We gotta know how this is gonna end.
Epilogue. Several years later. No exact amount of years, just several.
Yeah, like 8.
Sarah, Vox calls running down the hall, lifting you up from behind the waist. You laugh, taken aback by your husband's abrupt display of affection. You knock him in the shoulder with your wooden spoon. Put me down. You chuckle. He tosses you bridal style, cradling you in his arms as he presses affectionate kiss under your ear. No, he says stubbornly. You roll your eyes and pull your arms around his neck, letting yourself melt into a kiss with him. Still as passionate and full of love as the first time he had kissed you all those years ago. After Vox made his grand confession of love on public television, you had confronted him outside the studio, forgiving him to Vox's surprise and relief. The two of you went on an unspoken agreement to officially date, No shit or pretending this time. Vox found himself impossibly falling more and more in love with you, which you had returned with your own growing affection.
Why do you get to read this one? Asshole.
Many couples hadn't gone out as strong as you and Vox had. To be together and not bored of each other for such an extended period of time was practically unheard of, as many demons have given up on the complete idea of purity. Yet somehow you both had managed to bring some heaven to hell, and even if it was just a private sliver for the two of you to share. And every morning, Vox would give you a single kiss on the lips, and look at you the same way he did after what seemed like forever ago. His bubbling love grew more and more, and with every day he spent with you. While the days with you went by slowly, looking back, the time went nowhere at all. Valentino and Velvet had both pitched their late apologies a few years after your marriage, though the both of you silently thanked them for the little adventure that they were put through.
No! 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 I can't do it!
Mama! A familiar, high-pitched voice was heard from the front door as your daughter came to hug
I'm
you.
gonna throw up. Kill the child. You can't. There's no right population for sinners. How the fuck do we have a kid? I can't do this. Can't do this anymore.
She grabs a hold of you, of your bottom half, causing you to let a little oof. I missed you. She grumbles against your knees, giving your jeans little kisses. Vox cleared his throat. Forget someone, Vivi? Vox interjects, lifting your kid up in his arms. Vivit. Viet.
It starts with a V. Oh my god.
Well, I'm curious what this child looks like. Is it like have Vox's body but Sarah's head, or a TV head and Sarah's body?
I don't know. Someone draw up Sarah Xbox child.
Maybe it's at the end of this book.
Yeah, hopefully. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, you're okay, I guess. Vox lets out a little snort of disbelief. I'm okay. You muffled a smug giggle behind your hand, flashing a smile at your annoyed husband. Vox rolls his eyes before turning back at Viviette. What about Dad? What's so great about Mom, huh? She's got a constant stick up her ass.
Bro's
You
beefing
bump
with
him
a
in the head.
10-year-old.
Hey. Yeah, but Mama more fun. Viviette smiles, her eyes lighting up at the utter mention of you. She's prettier than you, and plays dress up, and always yelling at your phone. Is there a little man in there? You burst out laughing, taking your daughter from a now very stunned Vox. Damn. You mutter to him. Did that 4-year-old just smoke you? Shut up. She takes after you. He pouts, still as childish as ever. Say that like it's a bad thing, you baby. You give Vivi a kiss on the cheek. See, Mama give better kisses. And she has, whips.
Flat face behavior.
I'm done with you two. Fox grumbles. Aww, you pout, squeezing Vivia closer to you. You're gonna leave your number one girls? Fox opens his mouth to speak, but is soon interrupted by the sound of your son. Vital.
Why do we have two?
running through the hall. What is up with these weird names? You have Viviet and Vital.
Man, he definitely named them. I would never.
Like, I'm having a hard... These are some of the weirdest child names I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's why they're in hell.
Mom. He runs up to hug your legs. Auntie Velvet told me that Dad embarrassed himself on real live television. Is it true? Is it true? I don't know why I just made this kid British.
You've been hanging out with Velvet too much.
You chuckle, tossing Vivian to your other arm as you crouch down to Vital. For some reason, I thought she just tossed Vivian to the ground. Just like threw her.
Just fucking punted the child.
Yeah. It is very true. He embarrassed himself real bad. Vital snickers holding his stomach. I knew it. Dad's always so embarrassing. Vox throws his hands up in the air. You kids. Mom's not embarrassing, Vital retorts. She's cool. You're always yelling into your phone. Uh-huh, Vivian adds. Auntie Velvet also told us that your name isn't really Dad. It's actually... Fox, who the fuck is calling me? Oh no, it's just a message.
Sorry, I read ahead.
Oh. Did she also tell you how cool and hip I was? Fox smirks, taking Vivian back from you. Vivian laughs. Haha, no. Auntie Velvet usually tells us the truth. And Uncle Alistair told us you were, she thinks for a moment, a flat-faced bitch. You raise your eyebrow, surprised that Alistair would curse in front of the kids. Yeah. Wait, no, that was the other guy, the other kid. A flat-faced bitch. Yeah, a bitch. What's a bitch? Vivian looks up at her father. Vox laughs, muffling out Vivian's question. Well, if you want the real story, you should have just asked. Vivian nods enthusiastically, hanging from her father's neck. God, she's already killing him. That was fast. Tell us, please. Vivi groans. No, they're gonna kiss. You gasp in mock offense. Is that so bad? Yes, he exclaims. I saw you and Dad kissing last night, and his tongue was in your mouth. Off.
No, I fuck with these kids. These kids are funny.
Your eyes widen and you look over at Vox, who seems just as surprised and flustered. The story. Let's go do that. You motion everyone into the living room, sitting yourself next to Vox as Vettel and Viviet make their way to the front of you, waiting patiently for you to start. You glance at Vox, holding your hand out, which takes blissfully in his own, pressing a kiss on it. Okay. You rest your head on Vox's shoulder. It all started when I was fighting against the angelic exterminators. As Vox listens to you tell the story of their love, he gives your hand a gentle squeeze, admiring every small detail and the feature of your face, as if it was the first all over again. He let himself get lost in your words, admiring the way their kids loved you just as much as he did. His girl. His beautiful girl.
Oh god.
The end.
I'm scared. What the fuck's in this alternative ending? Also, do you see the image?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, this is the true ending.
Well, I was about to say, admiring the way their kids loved you just as much as he did. I was about to say, just wait until they get into their teenage years.
Oh god, alternative ending. Also, I love the art. He lost everything, didn't he? Fuck. Alright. Let's get into this, I guess. As soon as you saw Vox appear on screen, you snorted to yourself before switching off the program. No!
Damn.
Your friends all look over at you.
10 seconds in.
But say nothing. They understand. You wanted to say, I'm not watching that, but the words stuck into your throat. You never wanted anything to do with Vox ever again. He's done enough. As the night came to the conclusion, you bet everyone a good night before returning to your home. Once you managed to pull your car through the rainy weather, your stomach felt a whine and protest. You were hungry. Me too. But it wasn't enough time, as it was nearing in the morning. Just get brunch. Go to Waffle House. You threw your keys on the desk, heading to the kitchen before preparing yourself some chopped carrots. Okay, you're telling me you can't go out for a snack, but you're gonna cut up carrots? Okay. Alright, I see your priorities. You take a large knife from the drawer, delicate and effortlessly slicing the vegetables, just as you learned from Charlie not too long ago. Bang! Your train of thought was abruptly interrupted by hearing Vox's knock on your door desperately. You groan. It seems nearly impossible to catch a break at this point. Go away, you hiss. I don't want to see you. Vox went against your request, letting out a sigh as he crouched down, removing the house key from under your doormat. Bro, you gotta get rid of that. In hell? Let himself in. He spun around, still in the midst of cutting vegetables. Are you fucking serious? You spit, looking at Vox with a hate-filled glare. You're going to break in now? He pressed his lips together, his non-existent ones. Closing his eyes and shaking his head, as if it were to make the literal crime he just committed fade from existence. I just wanted you to listen to me, he begged, running up beside you as you continue ignoring him through loud chops. Did you see the program? Did you see me? You forced a tight smile, momentarily stopping the attack on the vegetables. Yes, I saw you, and I turned off the television. Whatever weird shit you're gonna do, I didn't want to be there for it. You snapped bitterly. Fox feels his eyes water up at your harsh words, much like a dagger through his heart. Oh, no, I don't want angst and a sad ending. Oh, no, motherfucker, I read ahead! No! Vox was persistent, just praying that you would forgive him at some point and act much like a soothed balm to his heart. Whatever.
Phoenix, come on, you have to finish. You chose this. You chose heads.
I'll just say it now then, he cries desperately, throwing his hands out to the sides. Fuck you, you pointed the knife at him. Fuck you, said the fuck you guy. Fuck me. Really? After all, He fell through. Your heart jumped out of your chest at the feeling. The knife sank through Vox's chest so effortlessly, as if it was pegging to end the poor demon's life. Is this an angelic knife? Like, it'll just respawn!
I thought this was a metaphorical, knife.
You immediately withdrew the knife from his chest, tossing it aside as if it meant nothing, but the damage was done. Vox sank to his knees. Glowing cyan blood spilling from his chest as he clutched himself painfully, soaking your floor. Vox, shit. You crouched down beside him, clutching him close as Vox squeezed your hand. I just killed him. I don't like this story anymore. I'm going home.
You should just end it on the good ending.
No, we have to finish it. Because it's going to keep me up at night.
This is like Resident Evil all over again.
Oh, Vox, the word is watery and desperate on your tongue. You clutch him closely as if he were a lifeline. All your regrets and sorrows came shooting out of you as Vox dies slowly in your arms. I'm sorry, you whisper in his neck, squeezing him tighter. You wanted to apologize for everything, for all the wrongs you caused him, all the times you dismissed his feelings as if they were nothing, and now you will never get to hear them. Say something, you beg, looking down at Vox's tired and saddened expression. He cups your cheek, looking deeply into your eyes. His voice wavered and raspy, and he barely managed to make out a sentence. I now know why I never fell in love before meeting you, he whispers, his eyes kind and loving. I'm gonna kill myself. You press a kiss on his forehead, finding a hand with yours and entwine your fingers. And why is that, you ask? He smiles, leaning into your touch, because there's no one better for me to fall in love with than you. I'm gonna kill myself. You bite back a sob, feeling the surge of love and tenderness for Vox as he says his final confession. You're perfect, my love, and you always will be. I'm happy dying here in your arms, knowing I found love, and I'm pretty damn lucky that I fell in love with you. Dude, you're gonna be fine. It's not an angelic steal, just like walk it off.
Start drinking because of this.
Yeah. Me at the bar after reading a Fox sex reader.
You're just gonna start. You're gonna be like, "Hey, Ginchi, I'm sorry. I'm canceling every plan I have with you.
Yeah, I'm canceling.
I'm going drinking.
Yeah, bring me to a bar. I'll have a milk." At this point, his words wrecked you, and you were sobbing, cupping Vox's face. I don't want you to go. Whatever. We can bring you to the nearest hospital. They'll fix you, I'm sure. But Vox merely smiled, shaking his head. No doctor can fix me. It's my time. And I meant to go off like this. Death by a kitchen knife? He responded. Death by a kitchen knife by the woman I love, he corrected. You shake your head. That doesn't make me feel better at all. Vox presses a weak kiss on your hand. Don't hate yourself for my death, darling. I don't hate you for it. And that gives you a reason not to hate yourself. Vox let out a raspy cough, signaling his end was creeping near. If you could have anything in the world, anything at all, what would it be? You asked desperately, his face itching. Your face itches towards Vox's. He smiles, parting his lips to answer. You can't help but smile, wiping a tear from your cheek. I'm here. You are, and I love you for it. I love you too, Vox. I always will. I'll always love you more. You press your hands against his chest, your heart nearly dropping at your stomach as you feel his heart slow down, soon to stop completely and leave you forever. Hey, he whispers, tilting your chin to meet his gaze. It meant the world to me to see that part of me, part of that I didn't show to anyone. You're the only one who truly knows me, Sarah. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking lose it! I love this side of you, you said, your voice impossibly soft and weak. The real you. You feel his pulse slow down more and more, his eyelids now hooded as he speaks his final words. It's like you're an angel sent from heaven, he croaks. Only much more beautiful. I could stare at you all day if I could, Sarah, and I'm glad I get to see you one last time. I'm gonna scream. And just like that, he was gone. You clutched your lover's corpse, crying and begging him to come back to you, to not leave you all alone by yourself. But what's done is done. The most important thing is that he was able to express his undying love to you, something that would carry out even after his death. Because of his love, it will forever live with you. You fulfilled his only wish in his afterlife, that being his one desire to be truly loved, and you loved him. And he, so very much, loves you. Love me. SIM card. I need this. I'm gonna save that. Oh, I can't.
I'm gonna break my computer because of this. I hate this ending.
Oh, I hate this alternative ending so much. A little gift. Thank you for the simping card. I need this. I'll show this to Elf. Maybe I can get around to everything.
No, you make it into a real card and get it signed by Vox's VA.
I don't think I can do that, like, on my own, like, head. There's a
Why
thank
not?
you. I don't know. It feels wrong to me. Oh wait, big news. They have another Vox
Put it in
reader.
your wallet.
They have another Vox X reader coming out. It's called If I Had Your Voice. It's another Vox X reader. We can read this one.
Do they really have another one coming out?
Yeah, that's what it says. When was this published? A week ago. 7 months ago.
If I Had Your Voice.
We have to read this. Come on, don't tell me you didn't enjoy this.
Oh, I loved it.
Absolutely. That's so over here gets my taste. Okay.
Okay, we can do it.
Lego, you just made me the happiest man ever. Thank you
I
so
know.
much.
I know. I'm a really good friend.
Yeah, I'm forever in your debt. Anything you need. What do you want? Vaggy pins? I got you.
Yes, I want that, and I want that.
Yeah. Alright, it's time for the wheel. I'm so excited. Hold on, I gotta pull it up. Alright, I forgot we had to spin this now because it's gonna take a minute. I'm so excited. What are you hoping for? I'm hoping for Vox, but I'm also hoping for the Alpha Reclaims Me because it's really funny.
Yeah, I don't really have much like Helix Reader.
I hope we get Wolfren. Maybe because I get to say Morgan.
Yeah, I want Morgan. Come on. Gimme. Well,
Slow down,
don't
slow
want
down.
me like...
Bro,
Stop!
it's edging! Wait, it could be one of our choices.
Oh my god. Hey, we win!
Okay, stop! No.
Now stop! Please
Now
stop!
Please stop! No,
Stop.
don't go over to the boxer's monster! Stop edging! There we go. What are we reading, Lego?
Morgan.
Alright, Wolfred it is. Do you have a book picked out?
I think so.
You
Let me
better. I mean,
go
it's
to my
your choice.
library. Yep, I got it.
Pog. Alright. There we go. Alright, what did you say?
We should be able to get some more Morgan. This time I won't have tea in my mouth while you do Morgan.
Yeah, I do Morgan. That's a lot of Morgans to do. I don't know if I can handle that.
So, what was your thoughts?
I loved it, except for the alternative ending. That made me really sad, but
I know, I had a tear come into my eye.
I did find it funny that we had fan children with Vox, even though canonically sinners can't reproduce. I did find that funny.
Yeah, apparently we made them possible.
Through the power of fan fiction, anything's possible. But I loved it. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a great book.
Yeah, this author's great. They read that.
I don't see why people hate on the Vox X readers. Why the other readers hate it.
That's what I'm saying. It's because they have to deal with my I'm thinking with my big brain.
Hey,
Hold on. They gotta deal with me. That's the problem.
Hey, we keep each other in line.
Yeah, we finish each other's sandwiches.
Yeah, we keep, each other. I freak out for characters, you freak out for characters, we all freak out for characters together.
Yeah, it's like that one meme where it's like, I don't know how to explain it, because it's like a video format where like, they'd be like, oh look, you're like, insert characters over there, and they stop him, and they're like, wait, insert characters over there, so they do like the fucking half five before they run to their respective characters, like, you're right to Velvet, and I'm right to Vox.
So, yeah, that was a really fun book.
Yeah,
I enjoyed.
I loved it so much. I'm sad it's over, but hopefully we get another Vox X reader again.
Yeah.
It's gotta be generous.
And if you guys enjoyed the Vox X reader, there's many more on this channel with Jolene and Sage.
Yeah, I think Sage hates that one, but I think Sage hates anything that's Vox related.
Well, hey, I'm still waiting on that part 4.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot minute.
Is it outro time?
Oh yeah, it's definitely outro time. Guys, thank you Lego to coming out. Like, happy Pride
Yeah,
Month.
you're welcome. Yeah, Pride Month. No, Happy July month. Whatever.
Yeah.
July.
This is going up in July. Oops.
I don't know what July has in store for us. It's...
Prediction: we're gonna be broke buying merch.
Yep, not the Pride. The summer merch is gonna come out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We're all gonna be crying by that time.
We're all gonna die.
And if you guys like crying, well, how about you go over we have some amazing merch videos on the channel. Because if you're
wanna
watching
cry, you should watch some videos.
there's some great merch videos on here featuring, you know, some of our readers as well as Phoenix, because this is their channel for some reason.
Some reason. I'm taking L's out here.
On that screen now, you have a list of all of your Wattpad book club video needs. They're probably great. I don't know. I haven't watched all 200 million of them. On the other side of the screen is your latest Wattpad book club upload. I think that was Honey.
Wait, let me check. It was Honey.
Sweet. See, look, I know into the future what Phoenix is uploading.
Yep. My brain.
Yeah. I'm your co-host, Be Like Guy. That was your main host, Phoenix, with
I am here.
Rocks Love Me. And we will, I guess, see you guys with more next time.
Yep. Bye, guys.